uh, I've grown up in a time where people just don't care anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of feel like I was on the cusp of that change just a little
Yeah.
bit. And especially my latter years of college, I've realized like people just don't care. And all they want to know is like, are you having fun? Are you being a good person? Are you running great on the track? Like,
Right.
I'm just Trey. And apparently it's a special thing that I like to kiss guys.
I think it's very special, Trey.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? This is Mr. 100K a day with another episode of the biggest hater in track and field. Today, we going to be talking about my sports betting activity at the Lausanne Diamond League meet on August the 20th, 2025, and how I made a lot of money, but I could have made a lot more if I had not bet on the homosexual hurdler, Trey Cunningham. Now, y'all know Mr. 100K a day. I'm a risk taker, and I think I'm probably the best sports bettor there is in track and field in the world, hands down. I usually read body language. I see how people's lives are going, how their mamas are doing, how their girlfriends are doing, how their baby mamas are doing, and I judge them and their future performance based upon those factors. Now, Trey Cunningham is a homosexual. He's come out and said, I like kissing guys. He acts gay. He looks gay. It is what it is. Personally, I don't care what the man does in his bedroom, long as he makes my parlays win. In this particular case this week at the Lausanne Diamond League meet, he was the only cause of a huge failure. Now, like I said, I still won overall. I didn't lose any money. I had a very, very nice day. But the day could have been a lot better if this 5-pick had came through. Now, this 5-pick was amazing. Nadine Visser. Nadine Visser was an underdog snow bunny from the Caucasus Mountains in the 100 hurdles. Now, let's not forget, she was also going against Messiah Russell. Messiah Russell, the Olympic champion. Messiah Russell just ran 12.19 seconds in Poland a few days prior on the 16th of August. So I still put my money on Nadine Visser. Why? Because I knew the weather was cold. Neanderthals perform well in cold weather. They're Neanderthals. They lived in caves. These people aren't modern humans. They're Neanderthals. So I was willing to put my money on Nadine Visser. Some people told me I was crazy to not go with Messiah Russell, who had just ran 12.1 a few days prior. So on this particular parlay, I needed Nadine Visser to win. I needed Oblique Seville to beat Noah Lyles. I needed Trey Cunningham to win. I needed Brittany Brown, the funny looking Brittany Brown, to win. And I also needed Henriette Jaeger to beat Isabella Whitaker in the 400 meter race. Now, Jaeger didn't have to win the race. She just had to finish better than Isabella Whitaker. Everything was going good, y'all. Everything was going good. And when you look at this parlay, everything was lined up. This is a 5-pick with odds of plus 96.39. That means for every $100 I put up, for every $100 I bet, I will win $9,639 for every $100 I wager. So there's some people out there who took this same parlay. They put $1,000 up. So they had $96,000 on the line. Some people put $10,000 up. They had $963,000 on the line based upon Mr. 100K a day's 5-pick. So the meet come on, of course. We see everything going good. We see Nadine Visser. I hit that right. She's the underdog. Plus 250. She comes through and wins the 100 hurdles. Beats Messiah Russell. Oblique Seville embarrasses Noah Lyles. Noah Lyles didn't know where hit him. Oblique Seville in the rain ran 9.87 seconds. Brittany Brown, old funny looking self, plus 165. She comes through and wins the 200. We know Sharika Jackson wasn't going to be there, so I felt like Brittany Brown was going to win, and she came through, made it happen for her brother. Henriette Jaeger, she had to just finish in front of Isabella Whitaker. Now, Isabella Whitaker, I like Isabella Whitaker, even though she made my parlay at Grand Slam track. One of my parlays at Grand Slam track blow up. Still made money, but I had a huge parlay. I just needed Isabella Whitaker at that meet to lose to Nikisha Price. She didn't. My parlay, that particular parlay lost. But anyway, Jager finished in front of Isabella Whitaker just like the parlay was supposed to. So the only thing at the end of the day that I needed, was for this homosexual hurdler, Trey Cunningham, to come through. And let's not forget, he came through for me a few months ago on some parlays that I had a few months ago with the Grand Slam track meets and all that. Made great money. Great money. But me and my clients on this particular parlay, we needed Trey Cunningham to put all the stuff he got going on in his personal life aside. All the love he's making with men out there. His boyfriend is bothering him. His boyfriend just been getting on his nerves. If he just broke up with his boyfriend, I don't know if his body parts are hurting, from his activities in his personal life. I don't care. The only thing I needed him to do was to win this race. And he failed. Cordell Tinch ended up winning the race. Cordell Tinch has been on a tear. He's been kicking butt and taking names. So after dealing with the public humiliation of betting on this homosexual hurdler and being let down on his parlay, I had to humble myself. I made a decision that I would never, ever put faith in the homosexual hurdler again. Not this one, at least. Maybe an Omar McLeod, maybe another one, but not this one. He's let me down now in moments where I needed him to lift me up. So never again will I bet on a homosexual hurdler like Trey Cunningham. Now, him being homosexual, that's his personal business. But I won't bet on him again because he blew my parlay all the way up. Everything hit except Trey Cunningham coming through. That's all they need him to do. And when you go back and look at that race, he was actually winning the race too. 20, 30 meters in, 2, 3 hurdles in, he was in the mix. He was winning. I don't know what happened to him at the 30-meter mark, but he went straight backwards. Ended up finishing third and blowing my parlay. So that's how that turned out. Now, I don't hate animosity towards the dude. It's just money, right? It was just profits. Just profits. It would have been nice to get that 15%. Of course, I get 15%. Somebody take my stuff and I hit right. Oh, yeah, you paying me 15%. But not on this one because Trey Cunningham didn't come through. So, yeah, I'm done wagering on Trey Cunningham. I don't know what going on in his personal life. I don't know exactly what the man's motive is, but him not making the team this year, the USA team, that was very disappointing. Like, I would have banked on him at least making the team. I can't believe he allowed a Walmart guy and some of these other fellas to beat him and keep him off the United States team. I felt like that was really disappointing. So, anyway, that's another story. So that parlay blew up, and had to just deal with my other parlays. But we still made a profit though. But as far as I know, never ever again. If I tell you I'm about to bet on a homosexual hurdler or a sprinter, please slide in my DMs and tell me to get my life together. Anyway, this was 100K a day, the biggest hater in track and field. My sports bets still are the best in the game. My track and field sports bets, shall I say, are still the best in the game. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Was I wrong for relying on a homosexual hurdler to save my parlay, to make my parlay, to make me be the coldest man in track and field? Or was it stupid? Was it stupid? Was it erroneous? Was it something that no sane or logical man would do? Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Till next time, this 100K a day. I'm out this joint. Peace.
Did a lot of things that make $1 million records sell. So bust it down, baby, for a poet. I make 100K a day and I can throw it. I'm big meat on the couch, sipping Moet on the couch. Throw it back, throw it back, throw it. That's my clothing line. And I own it, and I own it. Is it pretty? And I get on it. Fuck you good, smoking bush in the morning. Inglewood's George Bush, how you want it? Hella choppers, nigga, big 5. 6 foot, but with my chopper, I'm 6'5". Hella choppers, nigga, big 5. 6 foot, but with my chopper, I'm 6'5". You a bitch, I make 100,000 every day. Bitch, I got 100,000 every day. I can count 100,000 every day. Every day, put that bitch on everything.